NC State in the whites, Clemson in the orange. Dan's man Elijah Thomas wins the tip for Clemson. You're right, he is by David Scarra, who's a versatile defender. Coach Brownell thought Scarra should have been on the all-defensive team in the conference. A three, Markquise Reed, their leading scorer.
Out of it because I'm here, and Walker's just stymieing the whole thing. Nice.
Beautiful feed, Markell Johnson. Mitchell for three. Clyde Trapp. Backup point guard behind Mitchell. And he tips it up and in.
You know the big kid in 8th grade that got the ball and just backed up, dribble? That's what you do. You just dominate with your physical size.
Yeah. Got a medical redshirt, so he's a grad transfer, but he has 2 years of eligibility for NC State. He'll be back next year. Elijah Thomas scores inside.
10 times. You're not ending it the same way with Markquise Reed missing 4 free throws and you're throwing a deep 3.
Here's Reed with a deep 3, and he gets the very charitable bounce off the back rim way up in the air and in.
It's 2.5 times more than the normal jump shot, and so it sticks on the rim a little bit. Pops up high, doesn't spin out. Look at this run out.
Scarra, that's a 12-2 run. There would have been immediate timeout.
Talked to Greg Shaheen last night, who really for years set up the NCAA tournament and put all the analytics in, and he made the statement like Joe Lunardi doesn't look at the net. Most people don't understand what the net means.
Scarra, Clemson did not make a 3-point field goal in the entire game. They only took 7. They were concentrating on their advantage inside. It's DJ Funderburk. Clyde Trapp. Strong drive met by Funderburk, so he dished to Thomas. Starting to fill up. The New York Life ACC Tournament is underway. First of 4 games here today. It's been all Clemson here early, now up 22-8.
Mental health game.
They won 8 of their last 12 in conference, coming to Charlotte. Count the bucket, says Ted Valentine, a chance for a 3-point play. But at the end of the year, it's just the second time in the last 29 years they've come to the conference championship tournament, having won the most recent bucket for the Tigers.
Nobody got back again. Third time.
And a foul and a chance for a 3-point play. Roger Ayers on the way by. And so Virginia Tech and Miami playing for the second time in less than a week.
That thing was deep and quick.
5 out of 6 from 3-point range. Johnson, the response for the Wolfpack. Amir Sims back in, the 6'7" sophomore. He has it back from Reed, and he makes another 3. Attempted as many 3s in this game as they did the entire regular season meeting against the Wolfpack when they went 0 for 7. They are 7 for 8. And Kevin Keats calls another timeout.
He stiff-armed it. Keep him going to the right, and you're in business here.
Johnson stopped. And still made his way toward the bucket, up and in. Here's Sims. Nearly fell down to avoid the travel pass, and then it was turned over by Shelton Mitchell, and Devin Daniels lays it in. By Dorn, off the miss by Clyde Trapp. Inside it goes, and near still the Wolfpack on the bucket by C.J. Bryce. Surprising result, and a team that wouldn't go to the NCAA tournament without winning their conference earns a bid. Another bubble team gets popped.
I mean, Miami beat Virginia Tech all day.
Another 3.
Pressure that North Carolina State plays with defensively, which was really a concern to both Dick Bender, the assistant, Marty Simmons, the assistant. Hasn't been there so far here if they want it.
Clemson, an excellent defensive team, just no lanes to drive it. Finally, Dorn did. He found Walker for 2. Clemson winners of 2 in a row, 4 out of 5 to get back in the tournament conversation. And Javen White the dunk.
He came out and played really poorly and then got taken out, has come back in, has not sulked, just went out, and he is balling right now.
Played more minutes than he might have expected to because of the frequent foul difficulty. Johnson, last time they were within single digits. Sims in the lane a long time, missed with the left, it got back to him. He scores with the left and is fouled. Markquise Reed, the bucket for Clemson.
Well, right now, guys, Clemson was talking about throwing some different looks at Markell Johnson because he's been able to put up 15 points already.
Devin Daniels for three, and back comes NC State to get closer still with a long way to go in Charlotte. Braxton Beverly the scoop. In the first half, they were down 16 at the half. They have controlled play here in the second half. Helms a three. Shot clock at 10. Good penetration and a dump down to Thunderberg off the setup by C.J. Bryce. Clemson, you really don't want to see it go down to the buzzer. They have had a number of heartbreaks at the end of games, including the regular season meeting with the Wolfpack. Bryce hustles back and blocks the shot.
Here's the adjustment. Sprint back on defense. Watch Beverly. He is getting back. His head is under the basket. He causes an awkward shot, and it ends up getting beaten against the back.
Thunderberg rolls to the bucket. It's a two-point game.
But you see the opposite now. They tried to kick it. Torndorn's over here, so he's got to drive it. Last time they got a three.
And Markell Johnson gives NC State the lead. Earned in the first half when they led by 18. They led 36-18. The step-back three from Markell Johnson. He's been the star of this one for Coach Keats. Desperation time for the Tigers. Reed finally, and there's a whistle. Reed way short. Got up and in for Elijah Thomas. Almost took it away. Meanwhile, the shot clock ticks down to 10. Doesn't matter. Bryce blocked. Tremendous block by Thomas.
Watch here. Here comes Thomas. He's running right in the middle. Boom!
Wow.
Oh, man.
Third in the ACC in block shots in the regular season. Each time. Reed, their best player, hasn't had a big day. Here's a big three in the air. It doesn't fall, but Skara rebounds the miss by Trapp. Thomas working on Thunderberg. Elijah Thomas. Well guarded by Thunderberg. Out of bounds. He's in the middle of the lane. Markell Johnson the scoop. Out of bounds to NC State.
Now Rev Henderson bailed him out.
Johnson makes the first to tie the game. This for the lead with 2.6 to go. No timeouts for Clemson. Ooh. And Coach Keats is going to use his last timeout. Last heartbreak that probably takes them out of the NCAA tournament. Here comes Reed. He's across midcourt. Lets it go. No good. And NC State comes from behind in the final seconds again to beat Clemson.